Okay, so beginning with an alignment, aligning yourself with your intention. What is it that you wish for yourself from this journey, this meditation, this practice? Knowing that we are going to be focusing on Sagittarius, the energy of Sagittarius. And maybe Sagittarius is prominent on your chart. Maybe it is not. It's okay either way. So now I'm just going to begin, and you can just continue with your eyes closed and that alignment with your intention. And I'm going to say just 2 words and let the energies of those 2 words support that intention. Aspiration, what you aspire to. Aspiration, it's more spiritual aspiration. Aspiration. And focus. Focus. Connecting to your heart. And asking, what is my heart's aspiration? Beyond the personal likes and dislikes. Maybe even you can connect to it at a soul level. What is my aspiration at a soul level or from the depths of my heart? And saying it out loud, if that supports you, you don't have to unmute, just to feel the vibration of you speaking it. What happens to your whole being. The aspiration of soul, the aspiration of the depths of my heart. See if you can connect to the fire of the heart, the passion of the heart, the love of the heart, or you can replace heart for soul, whatever works for you. So aligning deeply with the aspiration of soul or the depths of your heart. Last minute. And now, like a bow and arrow, Sagittarius symbol is a bow and arrow. You're aiming, focus. So that aspiration now turns it to an outward movement of focus. With focus, what is it aiming at? Precise, practical, tangible. And feel it like an arrow that's shooting out from your heart or from any other body part that feels more right for you, or your whole body becomes that arrow pointing. What is the bullseye? And again, staying connected with the body, the soul or the heart center is pointing out with great focus and precision that impulse of fire shooting out. You see the symbol. It's an arrow, and sometimes it's depicted with fire at the end. Feeling that, invoking that. Whether it's the fire of grace or of love, the fire of divinity and matter, the fire of truth, the fire of freedom, the fire of purity. And knowing that's where you're aiming, that's the bullseye, you have your target there, clear. Now take notice what's not in alignment. In the physical realm, the emotional realm, the mental realm, internally, externally, relationships, money, work, health, eating habits, whatever. What's not in alignment with that aspiration and focus and precision the Sagittarius invites us to. Name it out loud for yourself. You don't have to unmute. Taking the next 3 minutes to be brutally honest with yourself. What's not in alignment with the soul or depths of my heart, aspiration and focus. Now, Sagittarius is known as a sign of balance. Nothing is in extremes in Sagittarius. So for the true note of Sagittarius to hit, it does not mean overlooking any of these things that are not in alignment in order to stay with soul alignment or depths of my heart alignment. That would be in one extreme. Nor to sacrifice soul alignment, focus, precision, aspiration, because there are emotional body, mental body, or physical body out of alignment. So now that precision that's going to hit bullseye when the arrow is shot has to come from a place of great balance, like walking a tightrope. Balance between the personal realm of emotional, mental, physical, and the soul realm, purpose, reason to be here, mission. How do these two come into balance? The horse must accept the rider. The rider must know how to ride this horse. They must have similar resonance in order to fuse and become the centaur that is shooting the arrow. Where is their common thread? Where is their resonance? Where is their balance? Taking the next few minutes to explore that so that the center can fuse. And for the last minute, focusing on the fusion, opening at the body to allow the soul or the heart centers, focus, aspiration to come together, and opening the soul like a plug and a receptor, like that. Last minute. And it's not something that is a bypass. It happens through resonance. It happens through balance. Really take that Sagittarius transmission fully, deeply. And if there has been some level of fusion, some level of resonance of meeting from the personal and the soul or depths of your heart, then still focused on that bullseye, on that goal. And whenever you're ready, shooting that arrow. Trusting in life. And the mantra, one of the mantras for Sagittarius is I see the goal, I reach the goal. The only way to reach the ultimate goal is by the invocation and identification with life, spirit, oneness, monad. Ultimately, the bullseye that you'll be aiming at as a path walker will be that oneness, will be that fusion, that union with monad, with spirit. So imagining you've shot thousands and thousands of arrows, or visualizing you have shot thousands and thousands of arrows and you have hit bullseye again and again and again. The depths of your heart, the deepest aspirations of your soul have been successful. And you've exhausted yourself. Exhausted of those aspirations from the soul level. Not in a bad way, in a emptiness way. Because none of those are it. The it is union, monad, oneness, spirit. So connecting to the energy of oneness, spirit, monad, God, if that's more supportive. And holding the final arrow from your back, on the back of it, on your back. Final, last arrow you will ever shoot as a soul. Union, absorption, fusion with monad, with God, with you, with the oneness. Knowing that's at the core of the access to that is at the core of everyone's heart. And whenever you're ready, as a soul merged with animal body, as a centaur, having achieved success at the soul level, surrendering is all empty, ready for union with spirit. Aim, shoot, and allow the identification. Sagittarius in our galaxy aims at the galactic center. That's the moment. And from this place, understanding the transmission of what it means to truly live, to be truly and fully alive, and to truly, fully live. With that lightning, with that charge, with that abundance, that true power, true wealth, true love. Live as that, letting that now infuse soul, soul purpose, soul mission, soul expression. And if anything needs to go, to be put in its place, allow it to truly live. And allowing that also to fuse into the personal, the emotional body, the mental body, the physical body. Again, anything that needs to go will be put in its place of this life force energy so that you can truly live. Taking some deep breaths and letting that settle. This is the transmission of Sagittarius. Focus, precision, aspiration. To truly live. The mantra from the soul's perspective is, say exactly, I don't know the last part, is live. Do thy will, live. And the response from the initiate, the aspirant, is I see the goal, I reach the goal, and then I see another, until of course it is the last. So this is Sagittarius, and Sagittarius A is what the center of our galaxy is named after Sagittarius, because from the Earth's perspective, that's where it's pointing at. So it's a very, very important time of the year, a very powerful time of the year. Full moon is actually, I believe, on the 18th or the 19th. Hold on, I'll get that right. 19th. Or this whole time is incredibly powerful. And full moon will also be very close to solstice, where there's a galactic Earth, Sun alignment. So super powerful for any energies that might be moving in you, shaking things up so that the clarity for the where you're aiming and what's in the way can be crystal clear to you so that you can do something about it, basically. Are there any shares from our journey today? And if you're still with that journey, then please stay with it, and you can always comment later.
Well, yeah, that was deep for me. Went through a couple of stages in the meditation, like what does my heart want? It wants love. It was simple as that. And then it went through, I don't know exactly where you led us, but it was in the end, how does it manifest? Like, where do I aim at? I think that was it. And then it came like integrity. And that was like, okay, this is integrity. I aim at integrity in every act I do. Everything I do comes from a place of integrity within myself. And I felt that physically, like I felt it like really embodied in that meditation. And so, and then we went to the personality, okay, integrity and the soul is also integrity. And then you led us down to the spirit level. And then there was no difference anymore. Then there was not me and integrity. Then I had this I am integrity thing. And to let that radiate through the soul. And that was I felt that like really flowing through my body. That I am integrity. When I connect with spirit, there's no other way. And yeah, this was a really strong embodied experience this time.
My sun sign is Sagittarius, so it's very familiar. You set a goal, then you reach it, and then you set the next one. That's how it always is. And then there was this like again some pieces fell into place, because there's always there needs to be harmony of the physical body, of the emotional body, and then the mental body, and then the soul. And it actually it came a vision like that there's the shooting goal where you shoot at, like there are several of them like in row, and you need to shoot through the bullseye of each of them. And then actually when you hit it, it starts to go in this cone shape. And in that center, when you shoot enough arrows, so that you shoot the last arrow, there's the spirit in the enter. It comes into this like point of nothingness or like monad. And then from when you shoot there, it comes back. The spirit comes back through all of them when they are in harmony. Yeah, thank you.
I just want to comment on the sun sign being Sagittarius, and I see the goal, I reach the goal, and then I see another. It's a soul response, that mantra. But when sun is in Sagittarius, when it's the sign that you were born under, it can become very personality driven. I see the goal, I reach the goal, and then I see another, and so it's goal after goal. And so, but what happens when it becomes the fusion of centaur, of body and soul, or personality and soul, is that gift of that drive, of that impulse, that the sun sign is having, transmits or resonates with, becomes a vehicle for, is at the service of soul. So for others who have Sagittarius as a sun sign, that in case you feel very driven, that like goal after goal after goal, oh my God, give me a break. It's actually can be an incredible gift when it's surrendered, when it's in service to soul. Not that we don't have any personal aspirations or desires or wants, not that we have to bypass that or override it, but this energy of goal after goal after goal from the personality level, that's never going to be it. That's a bottomless pit for sure. So yeah, to all those who have Sagittarius as a sun sign, amazing gift for your soul to ride that energy.
Yeah, and that reminded me because I remember the point when at the apprenticeship when there was this like the personality was supposed to surrender the soul, and then there was the impulse has to surrender the soul to the modern, and it actually just felt like that's how it's meant to be, that you surrender personality to soul and then soul to spirit, and then actually it goes the other way around. That's the final arrow, and then it starts to flow just the other way around, and then you do it again and again when you reach, and when you fuse the center more and more, you surrender that bit more and more to the spirit. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, going once, twice, and we'll leave it at that. So please, whatever the transmission around what it really means to live, it's not wishful thinking, it's not a pie in the sky. It's instructions, as if you opened a manual. So live. Thank you all for joining.